Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain regarding my project. My problem statement is about this. This study delves into the primary factors steering employees shifts between private and non-private sectors within an independent organization. By examining departure reasons, personal traits, and job-related variables, the research aims to identify key drivers of career transitions. This insight equips organizations to tailor retention strategies, facilitating smoother employee switches from one organization to the other. We have proposed three hypotheses uh, to test my evaluation. The hypothesis one is the logistic regression model uh, discovered a tremendous age distinction between employees departing for reasons aside from retirement. Since age had a wonderful coefficient, it became implied that older workers were greater inclined to retire. Hypothesis 2 aims for the differences among men and women in their level of dissatisfaction with paintings were located by using element analysis, which brought about a designation of this element because of the gender factor. Hypothesis 3, we were going to deal about the employee departure and interpersonal conflict. The ebook in brief discuss analysis, which includes SVM category and selected tree models to analyze the link between employee departures and interpersonal struggle behaviors. Unfortunately, the supplied book did not provide any specific conclusions regarding interpersonal warfare. The end emphasized the need for more studies, specifically in figuring out how interpersonal war influences employee exits. So here we have used six methods overall to test my hypothesis. To look into variables impacting employees' professional moves in a company, the evaluation uses a plenty of statistical and system learning techniques. Here is a proof of each approach which I have obtained. For the first analysis, I have approached regression analysis. Employees' retired repute is anticipated using logistic regression using their age factor. Key metrics used in model evaluation encompass the wide variety of observations, the sort of model, the number of stages of freedom, and pseudo R squared. A high quality coefficient for age in this example suggests a sizable link with coefficients are analyzed, implying that older people are likely to retire early. Propensity score matching has also been done on the hypothesis 1 itself. A T-check is used to examine the implying long time of the retired and non-retired company workers. The significance of the age distinction between the two companies is classified by the usage of the p-value. According to the findings, there may be a large age difference between folks who retire and those who go away for the other reasons as well. So for the second hypothesis, to inspect the connections among variables, thing evaluation is performed with an emphasis on gender association components. For this analysis, we have used factor analysis, examining the loadings on diverse parameters exhibits a dominant gender factor with a great coding among gender and this element. And we have also performed cluster analysis for the hypothesis 2. The dataset is clustered with the usage of k-means clustering, which takes into consideration variables like gender. The preliminary cluster facilitators are identified, and a scatter plot that considers gender classes illustrate the clusters. The evaluation intends to find patterns or clusters inside the records. So the SVM based classification also been done for the hypothesis 3. The gender specific separation type characteristic is used to predict gender with the usage of the support vector machine, that is SVM technique. And a cumulative return graphic shows the calculator strategy returns based on the SVM forecast. Tree of decisions also has been used for the hypothesis 3. The analysis is accomplished on the model's accuracy, confusion matrix, and the type of the file. The selection tree structure may be seen visually in my document, which I am going to attach below. Results and conclusions. The examination focuses on movements in the public and private sectors because it examines critical elements influencing worker career, modifications inside a commercial enterprise. They have to look into intend to focus on important factors influencing such professional transitions by way of examining go away associated private and paintings associated traits, permitting customized retention strategies which are going to be helpful for the company retention policies. Using logistic regression, the observer discovers a giant age difference between personal retiring and those leaving for other motives and the other reasons. For hypothesis 1, age gap in employee departures, considering that age has a fantastic coefficient, it's expected that older human beings are more likely to retire. A large age gap is similarly shown by propensity rating matching. Gender differences in work discontent for the hypothesis 2, a gender factor with a full size association between various factors and a gender is identified by aspect evaluation. Interpersonal warfare and implied departure, that is for the hypothesis 3, to have a look at factors relating to worker exits. The text provides SVM classification, choice tree analysis, and cluster analysis. The outcomes reached from these investigations specifically concerning interpersonal warfares are not very well mentioned in the dataset which I have taken. To conclude, the take a look at it gives an insightful record about the factors driving worker career transitions, especially age-related retirements and gender disparities. There is a large age distinction among retirees and different departures, as shown by a way of logistic regression and propensity score matching. Although the tree analysis indicates the sturdy hyperlink inside the gender factor, it does not surprisingly show good-sized gender variations in painting dissatisfaction. As a result of the analysis, its miles recommend that the relationship among interpersonal war and departures be further investigated, indicating the necessity of further analysis. Reflecting on learning, regression factor, cluster, and classification have been only some of the records evaluation strategies that have been used defined through this assignments exam. The problems entail providing proper conversation of the results and deciphering complicated statistical facts. It reaffirmed the fee of testing hypothesis and the call for a comprehensive method. While extracting results from numerous analytical strategies, overall it changed into a fruitful experience that deepened my know-how of organization research and actual international applications for the analysis. So I think it gave me a good perspective. Thank you. One and all.